welcome to the TMC and what we think is going to be a kickoff to an unprecedented weekend of collaboration between local law enforcement, our partners, to enforce DUI laws in Southern Nevada for this weekend.
Today we are very happy to announce an unprecedented effort by 7 Nevada police agencies. This is the first time in NHTSA Region 8, which includes Nevada, Colorado, Utah, Wyoming, and North and South Dakota, that such a concentrated effort in unison that will be executed to detect and apprehend impaired drivers on a special day at a specific time during the Labor Day weekend. And I don't believe this level of DUI concentration has ever been done really anywhere else in the country.
Impaired driving is a significant threat to the safety of the public, and that the roadway carnage caused by impaired drivers results in death, injury, and hardship to countless innocent victims. Driving under the influence includes alcohol, illegal drugs, and prescription drugs. So the event that we're having this weekend, this unprecedented coordinated effort, should be applauded by everyone in our community. I thank all of you for your hard work over the weekend. Thank you, Sandy, and thank you to the press for being here and participating in this important outreach. Thank you very much.
All 50 states and the territories have established a threshold making it illegal, per se, to drive with a blood alcohol concentration of 0.08 grams per deciliter or higher. Yet nearly 12,000 people every year die in impaired driving crashes. But we're here today because this is one of the deadliest weekends of the entire year. Nationally, this is the second deadliest holiday. 4th of July is first. And nearly 500 people die over Labor Day every single year. It's predictable and it's preventable, and there's something that we can all do about that to save more lives on the highway this holiday season.
The number one killer from age 1 to 44 is unintentional injuries. And of course, motor vehicle crashes is the leading cause of an unintentional injury. The most dangerous thing basically everybody in this room is ever going to do on a day-to-day basis is right there on those screens. It's driving. You are more likely to die in a traffic crash than any other cause. So when you see these folks out on the roadways enforcing the law, thank them, because they're doing all of us a huge favor in reducing the terrible toll of traffic crashes on the holiday weekends and throughout the year.
In addition to having a professional interest of mine, I'm also personally interested in DUI enforcement. Ironically, and Sandy doesn't know this, Labor Day weekend 1974, while operating my motorcycle in New Jersey, I was struck from behind at 80 miles an hour by a intoxicated motorist. He was 20 years old. His second offense, he was a .18 BAC. To this day, I still carry the scars and the wounds from that, but it also gave me something to concentrate on in my law enforcement career. And for 30 years, this has been a priority of mine. Boulder City Police, although we are a small agency of 31 officers, we will take full advantage of this force multiplier concept to be out in force on our roadways during the weekend to do what we can to get intoxicated and impaired motorists off the roadways.
We currently are right around 6,000 DUI arrests year to date, which is amazing because of the joining efforts. And also reference DUI related fatalities, we are down 64%. So everybody deserves a big hand for that because everybody's in the same jurisdiction. I appreciate that. And reference what Chief Finn said, this is truly a force multiplier. We couldn't achieve this without all the other jurisdictions helping us and us helping them.
We hope this effort today will bring awareness not only to this event for the holiday weekend, but to events every day, and also just that it's the safest weekend that we've had in years past.
We're pleased to be participating in this weekend's Joining Forces DUI enforcement event, and we thank you for involving us. Officers from six different agencies will be conducting a DUI checkpoint this Saturday in our jurisdiction on Civic Center Drive between Lake Mead Boulevard and Cary. This particular intersection receives a high volume of vehicular traffic and is also receives a lot of traffic accidents in this area. Motorists will be stopped briefly and detained longer if they're suspected of being under the influence of drugs or alcohol. DUI drivers kill. Working together this weekend, we will save lives.
I'm here on behalf of the Stop DUI. I assume I am here to be the face of what you see here. This was our lovely daughter, Angela. She was a double major at UNLV. Myself and her mother were quite honored to accept her degrees at the graduation ceremony. The checkpoints, yes, I'm very in favor of them. No doubt, I will bet every penny, nickel, dime, dollar, everything I have, even my life, that my daughter would be alive today had there been a checkpoint that Sunday morning. It was 4 days after Thanksgiving at 1:13 in the morning. I was at work. I got a call to the security command office at 4:30 that there was an emergency at home. My wife was at home alone. And as you can imagine, it was the worst time of anybody's life. A daughter that's not home on time, no phone call, the pacing, the sickness you feel, the wondering. Sure enough, there was a knock on the door. It was the Metro with a coroner's officer. Our only daughter is gone, and there's nothing else we can do other than stand here with all of you and try to make sure that this doesn't happen again. And I made a pledge to my daughter that day that there was something I can do about this. I am going to do something about this. No matter what it is, I'm going to do something about this. Another point is that these checkpoints are not a waste of time. They do not waste manpower. They do not waste money. They're not an invasion of anybody's privacy as far as I'm concerned. What about Angela's rights and all the other victims that have been before her? I'm going to assume if you get caught, I will say, if you do get caught, it is a blessing to you, because even though most likely that officer, somebody saved somebody's life.
This is why we're here. This is why this effort is being pursued. And hopefully, no other family will have to go through what you have just described.